What's up, guys? We're back and we're going to be trying a new game today called Ground of Aces. It reminds me a lot of RimWorld, the game RimWorld. I don't know if you're not familiar with it. It's like a colony simulator where you have these survivors on a planet, this wild alien planet, and you have to make sure they meet all their needs, right? Control the colony, make sure they survive, and then eventually leave the planet. Well, this is a World War II version of the game. It's actually really super cool. We're going to be tasked with building an RAF base and contributing to the war effort. Let's go ahead and start a new game. I've tried it out a little bit earlier just to kind of get a feel for the game. We're going to do RAF Litchfield. Map parameters. Yeah, I think we're good with all this. Let's hit start. And we'll let this load in. We'll get at it. All right, here we are. This is our base. This is the previous incarnation. What's going to happen is it's going to get attacked by the Germans, of course. This is during World War II. This is like August of 1940. They're about to come in and destroy the base. You'll see here in a second, and then we basically have to rebuild it. There we go. BF-109 coming in, just like some HE-111s. Getting ready to bomb. Looks like, I think there's going to be a Stuka too. There we go. Yeah, Stuka. I love the Stuka. That is such a cool airplane. So everything got destroyed. Practically everything. Not quite, but just about everything. They saved the barracks in the latrine. Good for us. All right, here we go. Welcome, Commander. You have been allocated a plot of land to build up a new RAF airfield. We supplied you with a ground crew and a shipment of starter resources to get you going. Establish your airbase capabilities. We will continuously supply you with weekly resource shipments. So they're going to send us supplies. This is basically it, though. We've got like something like 8 guys on our ground crew. This is our destroyed runway. We're going to have to build a runway. So it tells our task, right? Right now, we have no food. We have no kitchen. No saw for lumber, no water, no runway, no storage zone. So yeah, we've got a ton of work to do. But let's get at it. We got a lot of work. Let's go. Let's start out with some areas. We're going to do a storage area, and I think we're probably just going to put it right here opposite of our barracks. So we'll do something like... why is this dude falling out? Is he dead? Like, is this dude dead? Because I don't know. Okay, I don't think we want any resources in this though, so we're going to take all that. We'll do food. We just don't want wood, clay, sand, raw water. We can do herbs. We can do, yeah, all the other stuff I'm fine with. Okay, that's good. Next storage. Yeah, let's wait. Let's let them finish that up. We do need a dump. You do have trash and stuff like that, so we need to do a dump. So let's do a dump right here. Let's deselect all, and we're going to do trash. Trash and rubble for that one. Eventually, we're going to do a resource area right here for like wood and lumber. And we're going to enclose this because if you enclose it, I'm telling you, the guys that did this game had to have been highly influenced by RimWorld. Because if you don't enclose your area, your resources, they will degrade over time. Why is this dude right here? Like, do we have to? Hopefully he'll eventually go away. I was wondering, do we need to bury him? Because you do that in RimWorld. Like, you have to bury your people. One of the saddest things that ever happened in RimWorld, believe it or not, RimWorld was the very first video series I ever did on this channel. I don't think any of those videos are available anymore because it's years ago and they were horrible. It was a fun game. Good playthrough, but just, I was brand new at the whole thing. So we had a colonist in our little group, and he had a best friend, and his best friend got killed in a fight with a enemy clan. And we had a funeral for the friend that got killed, and the little colonist that lost his friend, he insisted on digging him up every day and putting him on the kitchen table. He didn't eat him. It wasn't anything cannibalistic or anything like that. He would just sit there and hang out with him and look at him. It was the weirdest and saddest thing I think I've ever witnessed in any kind of game ever in the history of my gaming, at least. Like, it was crazy. I guess we're just going to cover dude up. Like, he doesn't even exist. That's fine. It was like he insisted on digging that body up and putting it on the kitchen table day after day after day. Like, you have some control over your people in that game, but you don't have full control. And that was just his personality. Like, they each had their own. the personalities aren't as in depth in this game. So that's kind of good because nothing's worse than having a bunch of people that don't get along, and that was the way it was. So right now we do have Fred Gregory. He's a field mechanic. Lewis Coulthard. He's a field mechanic. Lewis has seen some stuff. He's got the eye patch. Lewis Knight, a field engineer. He's seen some stuff too. He's got the eye patch. Neville Quinn. He's an RAF medic. Desmond Hunt's a field engineer. Neil Walsh, an Army airfield cook. Thomas Walsh, an Army airfield labor. William Ingle, Army airfield labor. So it looks like it's a mix between U.S. and British soldiers. We need to speed this up some. This is taking forever. Like, come on. Get all this stuff moved. The game does have music, but I've been copyright struck so many times for game music, I don't even want to bother with it. So let's get some water. We need to harvest that. Yeah, no sitting down, dude. Y'all don't have time to sit down. Y'all got to get to working. We got to get this ready for our runway too. So we got to get some trees out of here. We need a saw station. Let's build that. Go objects. Workbenches. Saw station. We'll put him right here. This is our latrine here. This is the latrine. It kind of cracks me up. It's got a ton of mushrooms growing around the latrine. I guess it's kind of fitting. Let's get rid of this rock here. I don't like that there. Let's get rid of him. This is like their little rec area. Right now, they hang out here and they listen to the radio. They listen and news about the war. And we need a field kitchen too. Let's do that. I think it's going to be workbenches, indoor kitchen, field kitchen. There we go. Yeah, let's just put him right there. Kind of close to the hangout area. You know, what is their problem? What does that mean? I don't know. It looks like they've got some stats here like energy, happiness. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what all this currently means. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's a lot like RimWorld. I thought about doing another RimWorld playthrough maybe sometime. Okay, that's resource, that's sand. So we need to do is make our resource area here, and I think we're just going to put it right here. Deselect all. Let's do wood, clay, sand, metal, bricks, planks, tarp, cement. I don't know if you need to have all this stuff covered. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do the advanced. Maybe planks. We'll do planks. We'll do raw resources for the other. That's really cool. It's an actual radio broadcast, I guess, of the beginning of the Battle of Britain. This is Friday, August the 16th, 1940. So I guess that's like, it was August of 1940 when it started. August the 20th sticks out in my head for some reason. I think that's the day where things like really kicked off. But either way, it's when Germany started. Why is there wood in here? They should take that out, dude. Yeah, get that out of there. It's when things really started to kick off. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. All right, so we're getting rid of the rock. We still got to build the lumber, the sawmill. I think they're just, yeah, they're just socializing right now. I don't know what this dude's problem is. Neil. I don't know what Neil's problem is. He needs to get back to cooking. Morale's not too bad. 54.43, so that's pretty good. I know we have no kitchen. No, I'm waiting. Like, I'm at the mercy of my people. Like, they need to hurry up and work on this. Can I just... No, I can't. I've got a ton to learn about this game. I really do. I've got a ton to learn. I feel like we need to get rid of these trees, though. They're like right off the end of the runway. I just don't want to get my people task saturated until we get some of this stuff built. Dude, build this. Someone build the saw station, please. Sometime today. We need it. The field kitchen and the saw station. I guess they're done for the day. They work banker's hours. Now, honestly, I thought in the military you worked until the job was done. But I guess not these guys, right? I guess we need more lumber. Like, I don't know what's holding these guys up. They're not doing anything. So I guess we need to harvest some trees. Maybe let's get some of those right there. Let's see if they get to it. Yeah, I don't think they have anything to do. Like, they're just kind of standing around because they don't have the wood material to make these stations here. So hopefully, yeah, that's it. Because I looked in our storage area. I didn't see anything down here. And then I saw in our little resource chart over here, or whatever you want to call it, and we didn't have anything over there either. What's raw water? I always want to keep an eye on raw water. Is looking okay. Yeah, when I played it briefly the first time, I realized it's really easy to get your guys like task saturated. Okay, now they're getting now they're building the stations that we need. Good. Morale's almost all the way up to what it was 68 point something, and now it's 66. What should we have left? Yeah, I got a little bit. Takes forever to build stuff in this game. That's the one thing I've noticed. There we go. Saw station. All right, now we got to click it. We got to man it. We got to queue up what we want made. We're going to need a ton of planks. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a wood building for our storage area here, and I'd like to make a new barracks down here, make a complete, like a really nice big barracks for a lot of people, and then turn this into like a ready room / recreation area. We have to get our runway going. We need to get rid of these rocks here, that bush. I don't know what this stuff is. I guess those are just bushes as well. That's berries. We should have harvested that. Let's harvest that. Get rid of some of these trees. We'll try to get these trees cut back. I want them all going eventually around the runway, but I feel like we kind of have to really manage how we do that. Okay, we need to do our kitchen as well. There we go, that. And water. Wait, that should be good. I don't think we need to repeat. Water's still looking good. We've got tons of water. Did we harvest? Did we get... Okay, we did get that. Really need to see if we have any other water. That's a good thing about this game, is you don't have to worry about being attacked by anything like wild animals and stuff like that. The only thing we have on here is a dog. We do have a dog, a field dog. I saw one. Okay, there's some water right here. We could grab that. Can't have too much water. It's kind of surprising that you can't collect rainwater. You would think that would be a thing, especially England. Like, they're known for their rain, the English rain. Seems like water would not be a problem. It'd be a non-issue. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. All right, everyone's up chilling, listening to the radio. Bill Kitchen, we need food. Okay, we need to harvest some stuff then. Let's get maybe that's... We'll get these latrine mushrooms here. I bet those things grow really good. The latrine mushrooms. You can't beat the latrine mushrooms, right? Let's do another area. We're going to do a growing. Have a garden. I think a garden would make them pretty happy. And let's do beans. We're going to harvest them for food instead of more seeds to plant. We're going to harvest for food. There we go. I think it's coming along nicely. I do. Hopefully we should get started fixing some mills pretty soon. Do we have anything else we can harvest? I think there's some stuff over here. What is this? A young tree. These are all young trees. Okay, I don't know what kind of, like, weird ritualistic place that is. I thought we had food around here somewhere. There we go. We got some berries and stuff to harvest. We can do that. More mushrooms. Alright, so far so good. Let's get the rest of these trees because we got to continue building out our, we got to continue or start our building over there. Yeah, I want to get all these trees out from around the runway. It's kind of ridiculous like how packed in. I mean, the planes will go. They'll go in there, but it's kind of dicey. Get these berries there. All right, let's see about our airstrip. I think what we're going to do is start right there. Go up to the rock. We'll get rid of that rock. All right, to that. Sweet. It's going to be dirt. A dirt airstrip. We get this thing built, and then we need to build a parking spot. Yeah, we need to do our runway. No shelter. Yeah, we're working on... not enough chairs, too. They're really that picky about it. No plane station. Yeah, we got to build a parking spot. And station some planes here, too. We're working on it. We're slowly but surely getting there. Right, what do we look like plank-wise? 150. Are we still doing production? Yes, we are. We're not. We don't have any wood. Yeah, we don't... well, we do. We've got a little bit right here. Where... it's not showing up in our resource list. I don't know why. Wood. There we go. 36. Yeah, we definitely need more lumber, but we've got lumber queued to cut. So I think they'll get around to it. Let's add our chairs. Let's go objects, social. Where's that chair at? I thought there was like outdoor. Okay, let's do some outdoor chairs here. Little tarp chairs, nothing spectacular. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need more. Let's get a few more. Let's do this guy right here. 6, 7, 8. There we go. We've got a ton of lumber sitting around. Actually, I think we're going to take his storage area. We're going to put lumber in there. Oh, we do have planks going here. Okay, then we need to eliminate them from this one. Yeah, let's take it out of there. Bricks. Yeah, I think bricks we could sit outside. I don't see that like deteriorating that much. Well, I'm glad they're getting on the chairs super fast. Like, it may take them a while to get to other things, but they're Johnny on the spot with the chairs. Oh, look at there. 76 base morale. Nice. They're all about the chairs. There we go. All the chairs have been completed. We've got some food spoiling here. Yeah, we've got some spoilage because it's not enclosed. We need to do some building. Let's do a floor. We'll do a wood floor. I think that'll be good there. Nice. They're getting on the floor super fast, so that's good. Leisure time. Just when we start getting some work done, they decide that it's leisure time. And then it's bedtime. I wonder, can we do, what if we could do like electricity and stuff like that? Because I noticed they don't have any electricity here. We do roadblock. We do... I don't know why they call this a wind hose. This is a windsock, right? Like, that's what I've always heard them called. I've never heard of a wind hose. I've heard of windsock. You can do a cross. Gravestone. Plus 10 to mood and confidence. Nice. Gravestone increases their confidence and their mood. Metal fence. Sandbags. Yeah, we could do sandbags. Water pump. That's how you take care of your water. Replenishing fuel tank. Another toilet. Let's slow it up a little bit. Let's check out all this other stuff. What else can we do here? Comfy large chair. A piano. I bet they'd like a piano and a guitar. A gramophone. Jukebox. Liquor shelf. Absolutely needs to go in the ready room when we get that done. Bar counter. Yeah, we're going to love that. We're going to have this. This is going to be tight when we're done. Absolutely. It's going to be awesome. Dartboard. Clock. Curtains. Wow. You can really do it up. You got all these posters here. We can put up. That's pretty sweet. What kind of workbenches can we do? Brick station, saw, indoor kitchen, cement mixer, metalworks workbench, canning station, electronics workbench, hailer station, espionage radio, boiler tank, herb dryer, glass distillery. I don't even know what you would do with that. I guess that I don't understand the glass part of it. Like, I know what a distillery is, but what's a glass distillery? Runway's done, so that's good. Let's go ahead and add in a parking area. Oh, that's cool. You can do a hangar, like a legit hangar. We don't have the time or resources for that. Let's just do a small parking area here. We need to get an airplane on the premises pronto al dente. Check it out. This is what they're really good at doing. Someone was obviously so tired they just dropped their log right here in the doorway and went to bed. Okay, let's speed it up. I'm tired of hearing him snore. So we need to... Actually, we don't need that floor right there. Let's get rid of that. Whisper is super picky about that stuff being right. And let's slow it back up a little bit. Let's do... building... floor. Let's do our walls here. So we got our walls. Now we need to do some doors. We're going to do some doors on the end here. Not there, bro. Not there. Right here. And we'll do some windows. We'll do a few windows to make it look nice. One there. There. Kind of hard to see. Plenty of windows. It'll be nice and bright in there. They'll be able to see. Otherwise, it's going to be really super dark. Roof. Roof, I think we're going to do tarp. Okay, that's good. We can't see the roof right now, but if you look, that's a tarp roof. It's pretty cool how that works. So it'll be the planks, and then we'll have that. I think as soon as we get an airplane, we can start specifying what we want to have trucked in here as far as supplies. Water, we need more water. Raw water is always a thing. Let's get this as well. Yeah, this is why I don't want to keep them too task saturated. Planks, we've got a ton. Wood, a little bit. We're working on that. I think we got plenty. We probably could have put a plank roof on top of this thing too. Leisure time. Go figure. That is 2,200. Looks like they're sitting down and eating. That's what they're doing. So we need them a dining hall. Yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll do a nice long barracks here with plenty of beds. And then we'll do a dining hall beside it over here somewhere. Yeah, we're going to do it upright. They definitely need a dining hall. Something is spoiling in here, I think. Trash. I don't know why they didn't take the trash out of here. Maybe they just haven't cleaned it up yet. I really don't know. There's trash down here in the trash dump. I don't know why they're not like... They're not picking that stuff up. What does this mean? But we're still... Needs watering. How do we water it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we got in over our head with a garden because I don't know how to water that stuff. Dude, pick up your trash. Like, can we... Harvest. Labor. Gardening. Now in RimWorld you have a cleaning. So I guess... Like, each highlighted box is like the person will be on that task. And then the number prioritizes it. So 1 being the highest priority for them to do that. And 3 being the lowest. I think it's 1 through 3. If I understand this correctly. Yeah, our cook is more... Yeah, okay. I think that's how that works. Guys, y'all need to get at it, okay? We got a lot of work to do. We not have tarp. We've got plenty of tarp, so we should totally be able to finish this out. There we go. Now they're finishing it up. Come on, guys. Get it knocked out real fast. Bang it out. Oh, man. It takes them forever to build stuff. RimWorld is much faster to do construction. I mean, even it seems slow in game, but I think it's faster than this. All right, they cleaned it up, so that's good at least. They're getting there. They're finishing up the floor. Man, it's almost been an entire day to build this. Planks, we've got a ton. I don't think we need any more. Let's take this guy off of plank duty. Yeah, let's stop. We don't need any more. We need that. It's like every time you allocate someone to a job, it takes them away from something else. So you have to... There we go. Sweet. We got it built. Nice. So what is this right here? More trash. Why are they not picking up the trash? I don't understand. Is it too far away? Like, do they not like it way down there? There's plenty of trash down there. They're just kind of leaving crap all over the place. They've got lumber right there. No metalworks workbench, no plane station. So we do have... Well, no, we don't have our parking area yet. Low seeds. And we need more seeds. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We've got berries. I thought there was wild beans out here somewhere. Maybe not. Well, either way, we've got more pressing things. We got to get the airplane in here. We absolutely need to have an airplane. We'll speed it up some. Morale's really good, though. I'm proud of that. Sweet. All right, we've got that done. Let's go to our aircraft shop. We're going to have to get the Gloucester Gladiator. That's all we can get. We'll click on him. Got it. Alfred Flynn is going to be our pilot. I guess he's the only option we have. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's Alfred or nothing. Let's request it. Here's Alfred's already flying in, guys. He's already on his way. Get this stuff out of here. It's not too bad. There he is. There's Alfred. Looks like he flew up in here straight out of World War I. Hopefully we're going to fare well against the Germans. Let's get some of those trees. We need to harvest some more. Let's harvest these trees right here. Try to get those cut back. I don't think we're going to bother with any others just yet. What do we look like? Plank-wise, 204. Yeah, we've got a ton of lumber. I kind of wonder if we need to build our barracks down here. Because I think we need a bed for our pilot that just flew in. How many people do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9 beds. We got just enough. You craft 5 sets of planks, 5 trees. We're working on that. Building. We've already got the radio. We need to do metalworks too. All right, let's go back to crafting planks. 5 sets should be enough. Let's just get that off the task. All right, what is everyone doing? I just feel like they're all kind of dinking around a little bit. Okay, y'all need to get to work, guys. Someone's getting the water. What is our water? Okay, water's 130. That's good. I feel like our garden is not doing great. I don't know how. We totally should have done this for, let's do it for seeds, actually. Harvest for seeds so we can build more stuff. We just completed a bunch of... Okay, yeah, we just completed a bunch of tasks. We got to respond to 4 missions. We got to be successful in 3 of them. We've got to receive a HQ shipment, and we've already built our kitchen. HQ shipment. So this is what they send us as far as supplies. This is like weekly. Right now they're sending bricks, repair parts, food rations, and metal. I don't think we need metal right now. Honestly, I kind of feel like we need... some tarp or something. Oh man, we can bring guns in here. We can do anti-aircraft guns, 40mm Bofors. Nice. I had a great uncle that manned a Bofors on the Essex aircraft carrier during World War II. He used to tell stories about the kamikazes. He was like 44 to 45, something like that. Searchlights, bombs, bombing simulator. Training radial engine. So that's what they can practice on to get proficient at fixing stuff. Trainer flight simulator. This is a Navi trainer. Man, this is really, really cool. Fuel, repair parts, food rations, tarp. Yeah, let's bring some tarp in. Of course, they're all asleep again. Never fails. Speed it up. Let's get that HQ shipment. I feel like we need someone to work on our food situation a little bit here. There we go. Because we've got food spoiling in the man, we got a ton of water, don't we? Yeah, we do. We have a lot of water. I don't understand. I guess they can't. I guess these are used, the barrels. I have zero clue what those are for. Alright, what are we doing? We're still cutting trees. Yes, we got lots of trees to cut. Got to get them off the end of the runway. I want all those gone at some point. Oh, dangerous recon mission. Nice. This is our first mission. What do we got? Alfred Flynn has a 0% chance of success. Am I reading that correctly? Oh, he's got an 85. Okay, 85%. I was worried for a second there. I was like, well, dang. We have no chance to do any. Okay, I got it. Alfred, you're going on your first mission, bro. Good luck. Start the mission. Let Alfred. Godspeed, Alfred. There we go. Alfred's jumping in his Gloucester Meteor. Hopefully he'll do well. Okay, so they're doing good getting the trees cut back. That's good. We got, what is this? Wild beans. There we go. That's the wild beans. We need to plant more wild beans. That's one thing I'll say about RimWorld. The environment is way harsher. Oh man, the environment sometimes can be killer and it's random. You never know. You might get one planet that's kind of easy to live on and get another planet that's like, you die within 5 seconds. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead. Let's get that tree out of here. And let's get some of these off the end of the runway. This is it. Alfred makes it back in one piece. We really need to see about our barracks. Yeah, I think it's getting about that time. I think we'll put our barracks right here. Oh, there we go. Alfred. Alfred made it. Performance was 29. His target is 08. Mission successful. 1 victory point. 10 base confidence. 5 crew confidence. Nice. Alfred was successful. Alfred should be coming back anytime now. There he is. Let's slow it up. I thought he just flew over the base. I think he's getting ready to come in to land. Where's this dude going? Where? He's getting water. Where's Alfred? I hear him. Alright, so he just came in to land. Sweet. There's Alfred. Okay. Our morale went down some. I don't understand why base morale went down so low. Yeah, we've got some more work to do. We really do. I think this is going to be a good stopping point though, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this game, if you like it, if you're familiar with it, if you've ever tried RimWorld. They're a lot of fun and definitely something different, and that's what I've really been wanting to do here lately, is try out some different games. Because I feel like it's like a big part of the gaming community is sharing new games with you guys, and nothing makes me happier than to someone leave a comment and be like, hey man, I got that game that you show, you know, this game, and I absolutely love it. So either way, we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Love all of you. Peace. No, big cat, no. Stop.